Alright, here's the third technique I was going to show you. This is the flooring. Normally, I get these styrofoam boxes, and what I'll do is I'll cut them in half vertically, and that'll give me two ready-made dioramas. Look at that, ready-made, big enough, make you a window and a door. And you can see the technique 1 and 2 I've already applied. Well, not 1 but 2. I've done the trim work on the door, and I outlined the window. And again, I got the window so this window can actually set inside and countersunk inside and actually work. So and we'll do the same thing we did on the previous tutorial as far as the cutting out and everything. But this one here is for the flooring. You know, what I did, again, I grabbed something that's constant, that's you don't have to measure out. This is just a regular metal ruler, and what I did is I just graphed it this way, then this way, you know, graphed it all out into squares. And again, using the same technique, choking up on the blade, I went with the 45-degree angle and buried that blade in there. Like I said, see how far that blade is down in there? And that blade will naturally travel in a straight line if you get as much as that blade in there as possible. I'm trying to cut and video at the same time, so it's probably not going to work really well. Anyway, see how that blade wants to just go right in a straight line. And again, you can see the 90-degree. And what to do, Sharpie makes a wide enough mark that you do all the right side, then come back and do all the left side and cross hatch it, and it'll give you a nice square tile looking floor. And again, you can do the same thing with brick. You can do the same thing with the inch wide oak. Is if you want a brick floor, if you want a wood floor, same thing. This one here I did wood, and I'll show you the other technique as far as the graining. But all I did was I just took my oak trim, laid it out there, and just marked it all out in 45-degree angle cuts, almost just like the brickwork. I just left them in long planks though. Anyway, the tile, again, you're looking at a bomb damaged building, so this tile is not going to be pristine. So what you ought to do is, to simulate broken tile, is to choke up on that blade and shave off, because you've already got your cuts here. So just shave off into a shallow angle and pop that out, and it gets that broken tile look. And again, to get the cracks, flip your blade over to the flat side, and using the flat side of your blade, you can just cut into the tile work there, and just like I said, just chip it out there, because you know what? It's broken, it's cracked, it's not going to look pretty. Get you that broken tile look. And again, you can crack and countersink tile again the same way. If you want to make a complete sunken tile, take that blade and angle it in and shave off that tile. Just shave that tile all the way down. That'll simulate a uneven tile look. Do that in a couple of times, and you'll have a nice damaged intact floor. And when you edge it out, again, if this is just a two-dimensional or a two-sided diorama base you want to display some figures on, got a nice door, you'll have a window, you'll have some brick tile. To trim it out, just take your blade and cut straight down and flick it out. Just flick it out. That'll get you that edge of the tile look there. And just flick it out. There, and then you can cut down and mark your tiles there. Anyway, that's just basic generic tile there. That's just that'll simulate a 12-inch by 12-inch tile, or a 10-inch by 10-inch tile. And like I said, you can either go standard ruler, you can go with a machinist ruler, you can go small cobblestone, you know, whatever, long brick, whatever you want to do. It's the same technique. 45-degree angle all the way down on the right side, 45-degree angle on the left side, same crosshatch, whatever. It's going to be messy, but you'll have a nice even tile work. And again, come back and shallow shave it down on a corner to simulate that broken tile look, and then back of your blades to flat. I'll show you this technique over and over and over because it works on so many things. The back of that blade, and again, you want to keep your extra blades when they dull out or you can't sharp. Keep them because there's so many uses for these things. Instead of wearing out your new blades, use your old blades for stuff. You can use the back of them to simulate rubble and dirt. Use that backside, and that'll simulate rubble and dirt. So anyway, that's it. That's tile work. So we'll be going to the next phase. Is going to be insetting the windows and doing the wood grain on the wood. So stay tuned.